Hello, please you can see what I'm holding here. This is lime. This is lime. Are you seeing it? Lime. This is lime. You can see it. This is lime. Exactly what I'm holding here is lime. If you don't know the benefit of lime in poultry and livestock, please relax and watch this video till the end. Make sure you don't skip any track because this is an educational content. It's not something you just watch, you skip, watch, you skip. You come down on the comment section and start asking me a question of what I've already treated. Please relax and watch this till the end. Don't skip any track at all. This is lime. What we're making here, we're making use of the lime juice extract. Exactly what we're using here, lime juice extract. Now, let me give you in details how you are going to make use of this in poultry and livestock. If you're a poultry farmer in any part of the globe, please carry your chair and cross your leg and watch this content. You are into goat farming, ram or sheep, cattle, antelope, rabbit, dog, broilers, Issa brown, turkey, geese, and any other livestock, even pets in your houses. This particular lime juice extract is very important to them. Relax, let's go in details. I'm going to give you the nutritional content of this lime juice extract. I'm also going to give you the potency of this lime juice extract and the health benefit of this lime juice extract in poultry and livestock in general. So if you are a poultry farmer or a livestock farmer, you are into agribusiness, please make sure you share this video to reach other farmers. That's the only way you can help one farmer or the other. Let your friends, your groups, your platforms, most especially agri groups, share this to them. Don't just watch and skip or watch and go. Please make sure you help one another. That's the only way you can promote this particular platform and at the same time help other farmers. We are here to help one another. Now let's go in detail. One, this lime juice extract is very, very important. Very, very important in poultry and livestock. It has a lot of benefits. One is it have very good potential health benefits. It is essential for you to note that it can be part of a holistic approach to animal health. It is not a cure for disease. However, it may help manage and prevent certain conditions in poultry and livestock due to its antimicrobial and immune boosting properties. Here, now, I'm going to give you many. Let me give you 10 first. Please. One, respiratory infection. The vitamin C content of this. Vitamin C content of this juice will help boost the immune system, potentially aiding in prevention of respiratory infections in poultry and livestock animals. Coccidiosis. If you're poultry animals, most especially your feathered birds, is dropping brownish poop, brownish droppings. When you get to reddish droppings, you know that it has gone to the secondary level. This particular lime juice extract is very, very important because it has antimicrobial properties which will help reduce the severity of coccidiosis, a common parasite disease in poultry. Fowl pox. The immune boosting property of this lime juice will help poultry resist fowl pox disease, which is a viral disease in poultry. Avian influenza is another one, that is the number 4. This is not a cure, but lime juice extracts, because of its microbial properties, will help reduce the risk of secondary bacterial infections in birds with avian influenza. Bacterial infections. The lime juice extract, because of its antimicrobial properties, will help manage bacterial infections in poultry and livestock animals. Gastrointestinal issues. The acidity of lime juice extract will help regulate the body pH or the pH of the digestive tract, potentially aiding in prevention of certain gastrointestinal issues in poultry and livestock animals, skin infection or feather in poultry birds. The lime juice extract has antimicrobial properties which will help manage skin or feather infections in poultry and livestock animals. Internal parasites like worms and others that affect their health system. Why not a standstill or a standstill treatment or stand-alone treatment? Let me see, stand-alone treatment. This juice will help create unfavorable condition, unfavorable environment, make it completely difficult for them to survive in the intestinal tract of a poultry or livestock. Liver health. The antioxidant in lime juice extract will help support liver health of poultry and livestock. Stress reduction is another reason for using this. Why not a direct treatment for diseases? It is not yet, but this will calm the effect of this particular animals, most especially when they are highly stressed, especially during the hot season. The juice will help reduce stress in poultry and livestock, and at the same time, which can improve the overall health of the poultry and livestock animals. You see, I've given you 10. There are many because I don't want this video to extend more than this because I still have other things I need to treat on this. I'll continue giving you from now till tomorrow because it is a very potent extract, a very potent plant in poultry and livestock animals. Another one now is it has a lot of potency. It has a lot of health benefits. It has a lot of work it can do for you in poultry and livestock animals. Because you don't know all this, that's why you run helter-skelter. That is why most of the times your birds will just, because of little symptoms, you start crying, start calling, making calls, sending messages. Because you have all this around you, but you don't know. It has antibacterial properties. The lime juice has antibacterial properties which help reduce the risk of bacterial infection in poultry. It has antiviral properties which helps to reduce the risk of viral infections like Newcastle, Gumboro, avian influenza, fowl-pox, and rest of them. It has antifungal properties also, which also help to reduce the risk of fungal infections in poultry and livestock. It supports the immune structure of poultry and livestock animals. The lime juice is very rich in vitamin C, which can help support the immune system of your poultry and livestock animals. Make them very strong and resistant to many infections and diseases that will affect or jeopardize their health system. It has a very good digestive aid or health. It promotes digestion in poultry and livestock animals, potentially reducing the risk of digestive issues in poultry and livestock animals. It helps in wound healing. When it's applied typically to wounds, it promotes healing fast and reduces the risk of infections entering through that injury in their body. It's scent repellent. Oh, this is wonderful. Even if you smell this alone, you see that it has a very good scent. Most of this scent is what these insects don't even like at all. They like something that is something like offensive. So if they see something scent like this, they pick race. So lime juice can be used as an insect repellent in poultry and livestock animals. Most especially the four-legged animals. Most of the times these flies will come and crack their body and create injury. From there, they will start eating up. And from there, flies will start following them all around. Or your poultry droppings, because of little water that pour on the floor, can stimulate offensive odor. This part, if you use this juice on them and they drink it, at the same time, pass it out through their droppings, it's going to change the entire environment for you. The liver support is another good reason why you should use this particular lime juice. It can help to support the liver in detoxifying processes, promoting overall health in poultry and livestock animals. Weight gain. Weight gain. If you are a poultry farmer, you are into broiler, and you are taking your birds to the market recently, maybe this week, please go and look for this lime juice and give it to them for the next 3 days. Then give them finisher. You're going to see a very massive result. It helps to promote and at the same time improve their weight gain in poultry and livestock, most especially broilers. Stress reduction is another one. It calms. The calming aroma of this lime juice may help to reduce stress in poultry and livestock. It helps in respiratory health, their breathing. It helps to maintain their respiration. The livestock animals, most especially during the heat stress, find it difficult to breathe. This particular lime juice extract helps to hinder respiratory infections and at the same time promote their respiration. Blood purification is another reason why you should use it. It is believed to be blood purifier, which helps to the overall health of poultry and livestock animals. It has anti-inflammatory effects. Lime juice has anti-inflammatory properties, which can reduce inflammation in poultry and livestock animals, and its antioxidant activity also very important. It contains antioxidants that reduces and protect the cells from damage caused by free radicals. It aids and supports nutrition. It contains vitamins and minerals that can promote or provide nutritional support for poultry and livestock animals, and at the same time help to convert their feed and give you maximum result and maximum return from your investment. Have you seen why it is very important you use this particular juice? Now, let me give you 10 different diseases. Only 10. There are many, but let me give you only 10 different diseases because I know that once I release this, now many of you are going to ask me, Doc, which disease can we use it to kill? Which particular or can we use to manage? Which disease can we use to manage? How can we control? How can we use it to control something? It's not a cure, but it's going to help you to control. It's going to help you to control. Lime juice is known for its potential health benefit because it is essential for you to note that it can be a part of holistic approach to animal health. It is not a cure for disease, please, but however, it may manage and prevent certain conditions in poultry and livestock, and at the same time help to reduce the risk of contracting infections in poultry and livestock due to its antimicrobial and immune boosting properties. Here now, take this 10 alone: respiratory infections. It has vitamin C, which I've already mentioned. You know that vitamin C help in boosting your immunity. Even as a human being, if your immunity is fallen, they will even tell you to go and lick vitamin C tablet, that orange type. This particular lime juice contains it in abundance. I don't want to go into the milligram of the quantity it has, but let's leave that for another day. Coccidiosis will run away with this lime juice because it has antimicrobial properties which help to reduce severity of coccidiosis, which is a common parasite in poultry. Fowl pox is another one. If you don't know fowl pox, the immune boosting property of this lime juice help to resist fowl pox disease, which is a viral infection. It help to reduce it, and at the same time, once the immunity is boosted, it will hardly affect them. Avian influenza is another one. Why it is not a cure, but this juice has antimicrobial properties which may reduce the risk of secondary bacterial infection in birds with avian influenza. Bacterial infections is another one. The lime juice has antimicrobial properties which help to prevent bacteria entering into their system. Gastrointestinal tract infections or issues. You know that it has element of acidity in them, in this particular plant. It has element of acidity which may regulate the pH of the digestive tract, potentially aiding in the prevention of certain gastrointestinal issues. The skin infection, even as a human being, if you have a wound, just peel it a bit and touch that wound. You see that wound will just dry up. Or after barbing your hair, use it and touch all these rashes from skin, all the skin rashes from barbing and other things is gone. Talk less of animals that have sensitive body. Now, skin infections, the juice alone has antimicrobial properties which help to manage certain skin infections in poultry and livestock, most especially feather. These external worms, these external weevils, all this ant that scrawl your body, the scent from this thing expels them, pursue them from the environment. Liver health is another one. The antioxidant in lime helps to support the liver and at the same time poultry birds in general. Stress reduction is another one. Once they have eaten enough food, the stress is what most of the times make you lose some of their birds. Most of the times you watch them going, you just come into your poultry house, you see all of them facing up because they have eaten enough and there's no much energy to convert that feed. The feed will stock on their gut, and at the same time you see them, you lose them. So this particular lime juice, why it is not a direct treatment for diseases, the calming effect of the scent of this lime juice may help to reduce stress in poultry and livestock, which will improve their overall health system. You have now seen why it is very important that you make use of this lime in your poultry in general. Let me stop here. I don't want this video to extend beyond this. If you have any question concerning this topic, please drop it on the comment section. I will be glad to answer it. And another thing, make sure you don't just watch this video. The only way you can contribute to the growth of this particular platform is by sharing this video to reach other farmers that are in need of this particular content. I don't think there's any farmer that doesn't need this. Please share it. Now, having listened and watched the importance of this lime juice to poultry and livestock animals, their nutritional compositions, both vitamins, minerals, and their medicinal value in poultry and livestock animals, listen and watch how to make use of it, the best way to apply it to poultry. Gather 8 seeds of lime juice, at least weighing about 500 grams. Squeeze out, slice it into pieces. Make sure you slice it into pieces with small knife. Slice it into pieces. Then put it inside a blender and blend both the skin and the fruit itself. Blend everything properly after thorough washing of the seed. Then add enough water that will be able to serve the number of birds you have. These 8 seeds can serve 100 birds per meal. After drinking the water and everything, please, you can go on with ordinary plain water throughout that day. If the water is not enough for them, it's not compulsory that you must blend another one. Just give them ordinary water. Then the next day, you repeat that. Do it between 5 to 7 days. There is no age limitation. You can serve it to day-old cheese. You can serve it to 1 week, 2 weeks till maturity. Then you see a very good result that will amaze you. This lime and this can be combined together in a severe infection to manage it. Another day, you hear from me on this particular combination. For now, I say bye. Till I come with another interesting topic. If you are not part of this particular platform, click that button right now and make yourself a bona fide member of this particular platform so that anytime I release my video, you will be tagged by the app that your humble teacher and servant have released a very good content for you. And you'll be among the first set of people that will watch it. Before even others start telling the story, you have already finished watching it and even apply it in your own farm. Bye for now.